Good morning, everyone. Another installment of Workout Wednesday. April Dupree here with fitness and nutrition expert Mackie Shillstone. We're at Mackie's beautiful home gym, and of course, we have this amazing piece of equipment called a BOSU ball. The last couple of weeks, if you've been tuning in, we've been sharing different variations, easier variations, more challenging ones of different exercises that you can do on the BOSU ball. And the last week that we're going to do is today is going to be a lunge. So Mackie's going to show you guys what's going to happen on the flip side of or the flat side of the ball as well as on the dome side. So I'm going to give the mic to him so he can explain it a little bit more. He's going to make it look easy. It is not easy at all, but of course it is something that can be attainable for a lot of us.
Well, thank you, April. We're going to talk about the reverse lunge. And as April said, this is 5 weeks we've done to teach you the various components of the BOSU. That means both sides up, and you have a flat side and a dome side. It's filled with air. It started in rehabilitation, but now you find it in many gyms, health clubs, even in my little area to work out. The reverse lunge is done under a balanced stability where I go back and I come back forward. Now, notice when I go back, I didn't do that. Notice I'm keeping all the weight. And notice I did not do this. Notice when I went down, the movement here. Now, I'm going to show you both sides. And when you see me flip it over, remember, we've been teaching you about proprioception, seeking balance and stability, but really it's spatial, S-P-A-C-I-A-L, awareness. And you'll see me sense that and change my foot. It's not that I'm doing it wrong, but my brain is sensing that I'm coming down and I need to change my back foot. You'll see that when I flip it over.
Yeah, all right, guys, so this exercise, Mac is going to start with the flat side that's going to be above. Notice that he's balancing on that right leg, and he's going to step all the way back, and I'll come out here so y'all can see him a little bit more. He's stepping all the way down, staying on the ball of his foot in the back. Notice that the BOSU ball is going to constantly move. That's not a bad thing. That means that he's using his core, and he's stabilizing his body in order to be able to not fall off of the ball and then onto the ground. Switching to the opposite side, you're probably going to be better at one side versus the other. Most people, it's their dominant side that they probably are stronger on. Notice that he's going to bring that leg all the way up. You don't have to bring it waist high. You can keep it low, and you can go into a deeper lunge or keep your lunge higher if you like, and then just balancing on the ball obviously is going to be challenging. Now here is the actual really hard part, is the flat side down with the dome side that actually is going to be up. Notice that Mackie's going to step on that with his right foot right in the center. There's a little circle. You want the ball of your foot to kind of be there, coming all the way up and then stepping back. He's going to be more unstable with this side up versus stepping on the flat side for obvious reasons. It's round and there's air in the ball. So notice that sometimes he may step to the side, sometimes he may perfectly step back. That's not a bad thing. He's allowing his body to come down and tell him basically where to place things. Using that core, this is obviously firing up the hamstrings and the quads and the hips. So super challenging. How many reps of this would you suggest doing on both sides? You can start with a regular lunge, of course, and then if that is really easy, you can hop on the ball.
That's a good point. I'm going to show you how to protect yourself, and if you're not even going to use this. Let me quickly show you. Watch how I hold the wall.
All right. Watch. So Mackie's going to come to the wall holding. You can hold a chair if you'd like, if that's easier for you. And then notice that he's not coming forward or falling forward with his chest. That front knee is not going over the toe, and then he's pushing against the wall, so counterbalancing his body.
The only problem is when you get on this device and you push like I did on a stable surface, it's going to knock you off. So I would make sure you can do this first. You're keeping your body aligned. By me being close to the wall, you don't see me. I'll hit the wall if I lean over my toes. So I would start out and make sure you can do this, 10 to 15 reps. Then I would go to the flat side. And when you can start doing that, you can hold on to the wall. I'd then advance to the dome side in stages and do what you can do. There's the wrong way to do it, but I wouldn't worry about reps. I'd worry about technique.
Yeah, for sure. Great advice. Thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. Please visit maxwellnutrition.com for these amazing exercises, and of course visit www.tv.com and click on the health tab. We'll see you next week.